Shade, oh yeah now.
Guys, I'm in Ibadan. I think Ibadan is becoming one of my favorite places to visit. So I'm here for OloriSuperGal's book tour, MisFitToHero. If you have not gotten your own copy, please do so. So I'm lodged here in Genesis Hotel. The things I'm seeing let me just tell you one. I have to put on my water heater outside. Like, the switch for my water heater is outside, and the guy was really proud telling me that. I was just looking at him and nodding. Yes, you're making sense, I can see you. But yeah, it's just for 2 nights, so I'm going to have fun and see how this goes. So in the next 2 to 3 hours, I have to head down to the venue for the book tour, and of course you get pictures and all that. So stay tuned to my channel. My name is Elsie Godwin. Thank you, and remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's very important. Subscribe.
Spells that great Ayọ̀lékún Emmanuel. Ọ̀rọ̀ kan gbé mi lọ́kàn, ọ̀rọ̀ kan gbé mi lọ́kàn, ọ̀rọ̀ kan gbé mi lọ́kàn.
Happy birthday to you, Bado. Happy birthday to you.
No boy them skill hard shit. You know when St. Margaret they are rare, never fire can cool. Turn the rust. No boy. Me want the girl with the biggest behind. The girl with the biggest behind. Me want the girl with the biggest behind. Me say, tell that bad man, let them bad get through. What? The biggest behind. The girl with the biggest behind. The girl with the biggest behind. Me say, tell that bad man, let them bad get through. What? Hey, the German juice. The girl with the German juice. The German juice. Girl company that make it burn a nigga mad. The German juice. The girl with the German juice. Hey, hey, the German juice. Girl company that make it burn a nigga mad. She a killer, no trigger. Bad man I meet her, she not taboo taker. Pull up in her bed, she wanna on Panamera step away. She not like them looking ass nigga. She the girl about her paper on the ground. She gon' never get them later. Queen of the year, they call her Cleopatra. She a rude one, said the talk for later. Girl I want, hey, I want her divine. She have me blow your mind. I make your man change his mind. Girl I want, hey, I want her divine. She have me blow your mind. I make your man change his mind. Me want the girl with the biggest behind. The girl with the biggest behind. Me want the girl with the biggest behind. Me say, tell that bad man, let them bad get.
When I moved from nothing to something, that was my story. Every day we popping something. We give God the glory to all the years where we put on a long thing. I am a
Baby Pomile. I don't know the other part, but sing it. Sing it. Are you able to see my makeup face now? Cause see how I was saying that was makeup. This is the real makeup face, fam.
Don't Jazzy. Corridor, baby. Ooh, see you. So pretty. You're my wonder.
Ajibade is the founder of leading lifestyle and entertainment website OloriSuperGal.com. One of the early adopters in the Nigerian social media space, she has also expanded her business to include media exposure, the digital marketing arm of OloriSuperGal Limited. Through the OSG brand, Chosen champions the New Media Conference, an annual gathering of key stakeholders with the aim of improving marketing and advertising standards in the Nigerian online digital media space. The first edition was held in May 2015. Since creating the OloriSuperGal blog in 2010, Tosin has since grown in influence in the new media business in Nigeria. She believes in the power of education as a leveler and has influenced many young Nigerians through her experience with blogging and social media. Since her first public speaking gig in 2011, she has spoken on various platforms, including Social Media Week Lagos, the Red Summit, Leading Ladies Africa, Rise Networks, MTV-based Africa Masterclass, and Digital Entertainment African Conference. Ladies and gentlemen, let us introduce to you the blogger. I like the fact that she calls herself the gap-toothed hustler. Of course, she would also tell you how that journey began for her. She's a social media strategist, a media entrepreneur, and of course, the convener of New Media Conference. I present to you OloriSuperGal. A round of applause, please.
Juniors we became mates, and then it was more like, it was quite embarrassing because everything changes, your seat, your class, and then your hostel changes. So sleeping in the same hostel with your junior, and again, when it comes to socializing, you will find me there. And I remember them that they will also tell us to pay 15 naira to watch a movie. So we just all gather in the hall and then pay 15 naira to just enter and then watch a movie. So that was just one of the things I could do. But when it comes to having cliques, then we had different cliques in school. The largest clique we had then was 13 girls in a group. So you won't just find me in any clique. And social, like boyfriend, girlfriend, all those things. Like, it was not just me, because I knew that my popsy would kill me. It's about to Padawale with another wrong report. So the focus was just, just read your books, go for preps, do your lessons, do what you're supposed to do. And that was just it for me. So I didn't fit into any party. I didn't fit into clubs. Jumping out of the school through the fence, faking exits, sleeps, signatures was also the one thing that we did in school.
So between then and now, how would you say that situation has strengthened you as an individual? And would you say that it has helped you stay away from bad decisions when it comes to maybe guys, so to speak, and bimbo, dummy, and stuff in that regard? Has this experience helped you to help them as well?
Okay, so for my siblings, they were in school when it happened, and when they got back, they got to know about it. And for me, it was quite difficult moving from that incident. It was very difficult. On a normal day, if you offend me, that's the end. Like, I've killed you already inside. And then imagine what now happened to me in a public, environment. And it became like I brought shame, I brought disgrace to my family, especially to my dad, who is highly respected in the area. So I just blamed myself for everything. In as much as then I didn't really know, I didn't have so much information. I didn't have information about domestic violence. I didn't have anything about reporting. I got to know about reporting cases like this, I think a year after I met Esther Ijewere, who is the coordinator of Work Against Rape. And then I had information of how I can report abusive partners, etc. And the healing process was very difficult and long. Why? Every night I would always cry. The thoughts would always come back to me. The scenario would always come back to me. Everything would always come back to me. I was just left alone because they understood that I didn't. Even if you say anything, oh, Tosin, you will JB or not, I still do not want to hear. But I know that I already took that responsibility of taking all the blame all by myself. So I didn't have anyone to talk to because I didn't want to bring it up again to make it a topic of discussion, amongst the people that I talked to. But I was going to church more often at that time, and I think one of the sessions I had in church, and then I found someone who I could talk to, and then the person also helped me move from that process. So during one of the sessions in church, it became that there was a verse from the Bible, I can't remember right now, but it became that to forgive yourself, to forgive the person who offended you, you have to forgive yourself. Forgiveness starts from you first. Yes. And for me, it was difficult because I said, how would I forgive this person I mean, for crying out loud, this is what this person did to me and all. And it kept on saying, you have to forgive yourself first. Because number one, I was hurt and I hated myself at the same time. And number two, for the fact that this already happened, I just hated everything about me. So it told me to forgive myself first.
All right.
And after that, I just needed to let go. And letting go was very difficult. Very difficult.
Tosin Ajibade. She's actually the reason why we are all here today. And I must say, very happy to have her in Ibadan. She has been in Ibadan for the past 3 days, I think. And we Ibadan people, we are honored to have you. Thank you very much for coming to our city. Now, talking about her book, I want to take us back a little bit. The first time I met Tony was 2013, and trust me, as at then, the only reason why I had to go to Lagos that day was because Tosin was involved in the program I went for. I'm not sure you even remember that particular moment. You were engaged to push an application, Mobilizer.
Oh, it was a job.
Okay?
It was a job.
So I happens to be one of those social media enthusiasts that went to contest that day. And I met her. I kept on looking at her because I saw someone that knows what she's doing, someone that is dedicated, someone that has the knowledge of what she's into. And since that day, I've been following you. I've been trying to look at things you do and how you put stuff across to the society. And I must commend you for that. Ever since then, the next time I'll meet you was 2017. That was last year during your new media conference. And I must say, for youth, for many of us, all of us here, we are youth. And I want to believe we always have this issue of thinking about the future, how we need to carry ourselves, things we need to do to achieve our goal and all. And if you remember, the first time we were talking about your book on social media, I was talking about the fact that even before reading your book, I also have my own story as well. And whenever I look at the way you started and all, it's always like I'm looking at the other part of my own story as well. Having to do a lot of things to be relevant, having to do a lot of things to make money and all. So I want to believe this is a book we all need to get.
Well, before I came out here, I was speaking with the author and I said, one of the things I like about it is that she had kept the book very brief, so that lazy Nigerian youth, in quotes, will have no excuse not to pick a copy of this book to read. And she has highlighted so many things that are of importance, of value in this book that I think many of us should learn from. Most of the time I work with young people, and I'm always very familiar with these excuses that we give. We give excuses: I wasn't bright in school, my parents are not rich, I didn't just have the enabling environment, I didn't just have support. This young woman knew from a very young age that the odds were against her. And what did she do? She pulled up her sleeves and she got 100% at it. And it's very inspiring, her journey. And I was just telling her, when people see you, when people see success in quotes, everybody wants to be like you. Everybody wants to be like Jesus. But how many people can afford to be nailed to the cross? How many people can put in the hard work? Many times, yesterday we were at a seminar for young people organized by the state government, and somebody said young people don't get opportunities. And I said there are many opportunities for young people that are ready to work, that are ready to put in the hard work, that are ready to put in the commitment. But you just have to, are you ready yourself for the challenges? Everybody see everything, gleaming and shining. No. Every successful story you've seen or heard today there's a process to success. And the process is usually not pleasant. This young woman, in few words, have written this book and has
My African princess. Oh, and I'm
Okay guys, so we are done from the book review and I think I enjoyed myself. Some of them still behind. You can see OloriSuperGal there. We are going to eat amala. Of course, I cannot come to Ibadan without eating amala. It's highly important. I need to Mamaja in a bit and don't worry, you see pictures. Thank you for watching. Okay, also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat at Elsie, and remember to visit my blog www.elsie.com. I love you.